Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can you
Yeah,
tell me a
sure.
little bit about yourself?
No problem. Well, you can just call me Mako. I'm
Like,
from Florida. I live
uh,
in the US.
uh,
And I am a teacher, but I'm also a student full time.
uh,
So that is kind of my area, teaching
mm,
and being a student.
mm. Are you a Asian American Asian? Which Asian do you belong to?
Yeah, so partly Japanese, partly Filipino.
Oh, Japanese and Filipino. Oh,
Yes, a little bit mixed.
mm, okay, I see. Today I want to learn how to practice English with the friends.
Yeah, so you want to learn how to talk with friends?
When I practice English, I usually practice English with the online friends.
Oh, awesome. So do you practice when you play games online or do you talk to them like video call?
There's a website called Pre-Pour Talk, which we can
Oh,
practice English for free.
oh,
Yeah,
very
and
good. So you talk to
not
them?
only English but also any other language. Yeah, I,
Awesome. Wow.
yeah,
Sounds like a very good website. So you are
yeah,
usually speaking on there, right?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
understand that. So you're focused on how to speak like casual English
yeah. Culture English. Yeah,
so that you could talk to your friends
yeah.
and tell
So
people how you're doing.
yeah. So sometimes we lost topic and we don't know what to say. Sometimes.
So I will send you this one. This one might be a more realistic. Okay.
Yeah.
Here. So can you see the link that I sent you?
Yeah. Okay. I'm on the link right
Okay,
now.
awesome.
Mm,
So these vocabulary, I might use them every day, depending on what I'm talking about, right?
Get along.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can use especially that one, get along. Do you know how to use that?
No. No. Can you tell
Ah,
me how to use that in a composition?
yes, absolutely. So I can also write it, example sentence. So for example, I could ask you, do you get along well with your brother? Which means that do you have a good relationship? Like you don't fight. If you get
Oh.
along well, you don't fight. So
Oh.
I could say, my sister and I get along well. Or you could say, we get along well.
We
Or
got. We
I
get
get
along.
along with
Mm,
my sister. Or someone might ask you, do you get along with your siblings?
mm.
Because we know that siblings usually fight sometimes. So if you get along, maybe even parents, they will say, hey, get along, stop fighting.
Get along me the peaceful.
Yes, be
Yeah.
peaceful, stop
Yeah.
fighting with each other. Very good. So we can use that. So now you know get along. Get along is also not just a vocabulary, but it's kind of like a phrase. So now
Yeah.
you know a phrase.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
are there
Okay.
any of these words on the list that you really want to learn? Discourage.
Discourage.
Very good. Right.
Ah. Okay.
So if we, maybe the word discourage is a negative word, right?
Yeah.
Because you can discourage someone. For example, if you want to use it as a verb. For example, if I want to be a teacher, but there is an older teacher who told me that she hates her job, she doesn't like children because they are always talking, then that maybe discourages me. Because when I hear that, I don't want to be a teacher anymore. So I feel discouraged,
Mm.
right? So it's like
Uh,
you lose your confidence.
discourage me the disappointment.
Yeah, kind of disappoint, but discourage is more like purposeful. Like it has more to deal with your confidence. So, you know, if I maybe some people might say, don't be discouraged. Like I will write this here. For example, you are learning English. Sometimes you might feel discouraged when you see how difficult some English words can be, and you feel like you want to give up. So you feel discouraged, right? Modest.
Modest.
Okay, so you see the word, it says humble in spirit or manner.
Yeah.
So if somebody is modest, they are the type of person that they don't brag about their ability. For example, maybe the person that maybe one of your friends, they are very, very good at math and science and reading and writing, everything, but they will never tell you. They are very modest, because if you say, wow, you are so smart to them, they will say, no, I'm not smart. Don't worry, I'm not smart. They will say, but thank you so much. And if that is a modest person, they will not try to tell you that I'm so good at everything. I'm good at this, good at this. They are modest, so they don't talk about it.
Modest.
So, yeah, the opposite of someone who is modest would say something like, oh, you should know, I'm good at math, reading, science, and everything. I'm better than everybody else. Like, this is the opposite of modest. So you could say, you are very modest. Or someone, for example, if someone said, oh, you speak really good English, and you might say, oh, no, I don't. My English is okay. They would say, you are so modest.
You can say, oh, you're really good. I'm telling the truth. Don't be modest.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. Please don't be modest, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Sometimes people who are modest might look like they don't have a lot of confidence, because they want to just keep quiet. They don't tell people they are good at something.
Okay. And the next vocabulary is
Embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Very good. Embarrassed, right? So to be embarrassed, for example, you could be embarrassed when you make a mistake. So because you feel a little bit like, I did something wrong, so I feel embarrassed.
like shy.
Yeah, it could be shy, but usually embarrassed is the effect of something. Like something happened to make you embarrassed. So, for example, oh, this is a bad one, but if you are walking outside and you fall, maybe you fall on the street and you get back up, but you are so embarrassed. You just fell in front of everybody. And people are looking at you. You feel embarrassed.
I feel embarrassed. Embarrassed.
Yes. For example, I feel embarrassed when I make a mistake in the language that I am learning. Because I made a mistake, and these people are looking at me like, oh, you made a mistake. Maybe I sound like I'm not good at learning languages. I feel embarrassed.
Can you train me the pronunciation of embarrassed?
Yeah, no problem. So let's start with the beginning. So the beginning starts with an E, right?
Yeah.
So we have like the sound. And in this case, we put E and then we put the M sound. So we put it together and we'll put M. Very good. M. Okay, so I will write that out. So M. And we start with M. The next part we have is bear, because we have BARR. Bear.
Bear.
Yeah. Bear. Yes, think of it like a very outward sound, like bear.
Bear.
Yeah. Okay, so M, bear. So can you say it? M, bear.
Bear.
Yes.
Bear.
So we have M, bear, and the last part is est. So I know we see the A sound, but in this case, this A turns into an sound. Right? Yeah. Yes. So we have est, right? Est. Yes. So Exactly. So I will write that out. So here's 3 parts. Embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Yes, very good. Embarrassed. So put it together. Can you say it?
Embarrassed.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so great. Good job. Now you just have to during your day to walk around and say embarrassed, 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 embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Yes. Well, hopefully you won't be embarrassed, but it's good to say the word to practice.
Yeah. And I will be embarrassed. I will be embarrassed.
Yes, very good. Say that. I won't be embarrassed. I won't be embarrassed.
And I will be embarrassed. I will be
Exactly.
embarrassed. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so great. Okay. Do you have any other words you want to learn? Let's see. Oh, exaggerate.
Exaggerate.
Oh, great. Yes. Exaggerate, whenever we have a word that begins with EX, usually it means we are going to talk about something, like explain or examine or exaggerate. Exaggerate means when you are talking, you are making something larger than it actually is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can exaggerate. Sometimes I exaggerate. For example, I will say, I had a bad day. Maybe, actually, it wasn't that bad. But if I'm talking to my friends, I will say, oh, it was terrible. It was so, so bad. I hated it. Like this. This is exaggerating. It was not that bad, but you want to make it seem bigger than it actually is. You would say, don't exaggerate. Right?
Don't exaggerate.
Yes. Please don't exaggerate because it is very dramatic, right? It's like
Yeah.
you just want some attention. Or you could say, don't exaggerate the truth.
Don't exaggerate the truth. Can you train the pronunciation of this one? I'd really like to train this one.
Sorry. So we have 4 syllables.
Yeah.
Exaggerate. Right?
Exaggerate.
Yes. So we'll start with X. So here in the word, it's like we literally see EX, but we will say X. Right?
X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then the next part is, so we have X, edge. So
edge.
Yes. Okay. So exaggerate.
Exaggerate.
Oh, awesome. So the last syllable is 8, right? So I'll send it to you. So like eating almost.
Oh, exaggerate.
Yes. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So let's say it like together. Exaggerate. Can you say it?
Exaggerate.
Oh, perfect. That's great. Okay. So do you understand how to use this?
Oh, that's kind of normal. Don't exaggerate.
Yeah, awesome. And you could tell somebody else she was exaggerating the truth, right?
She was exaggerating the truth.
Yes, maybe she told you, or maybe you did something like you took her paper away, and she said, "Oh, he took my paper, he took my pencils, he took my backpack." But that's not true. That's exaggerating, right? So you can say she was exaggerating the truth, or you can just say she was exaggerating. Yeah. Okay, and are there any words? While we have 2 minutes left, maybe you can choose one more word.
Threatening.
Okay, so this word is threaten. Yeah, so the E sound will be like the sound at the end. Threaten. Yes.
Threaten.
Whenever we're talking about threaten, it could mean, okay, he is threatening me. And this usually means he told me that he wants to hurt me, right?
Yeah.
He maybe said, I will hit you with my car. Oh, he threatened me. He wants to threaten me, right? Please don't threaten me. You can get in trouble. The police will hear you.
Yeah. Don't threaten me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't afraid you. I don't afraid
Yeah,
you.
I'm not afraid of you, right?
I don't afraid of you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you should never don't threaten people. It's like you
Mm.
can get in a lot of trouble, right?
Can I book you for the next week?
Yeah, you can book me on just look at my schedule, and if you need another time, just tell me. I will open my schedule, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm really happy learning with you.
Yeah, you are very happy. I like learning with you too. That's
Yeah.
great.
Bye
All right.
bye.